Alrighty dighty. Oddleif! It's the only character I care about in this game, honestly. How's the wound? You notice Oddleif wince as she rises to greet you. It's doing a lot better. When I saw what happened, I thought for sure... Well, I'm really glad You would have missed me, Rook? She smiles. Without Avon, that's all you could have done. Instead, you'll have to put up with my crap a little longer. It still aches like you wouldn't believe, though. Oh, maybe you would. Heard you took a stabbing yourself. I guess things could have gone worse. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Sometimes it's lonely since my husband died. I guess I'd say it's more like being alone, even surrounded by all these people. Not like I don't have enough to worry about, though. I'm glad to have Alette around. And you, Rook. What do you think about the caravan? You mean, should we start kicking people out? That's a tough one. Usually I'd be the first to give you a dirty look for suggesting it. On the other hand, I got a sword in my back. Oddleif thinks for a long moment before sighing. Don't send anyone away. Just make sure nothing happens to Alette. I'll let you get some rest. Okay, thanks. I'll take you up on that. You know, you're welcome to keep me company. When I'm a little more awake. I mean, I'll talk to you later. Okay, cool. Ekil, hello. Look who it is, still not dead. How are things, Rook? I can never guess with you, Ekil. I heard you helped drive off the traitors when Oddleif attacked us. And it leaves me always wondering, what's your deal? It's not so hard to understand. Why don't you try asking instead of telling? Why didn't you warn us about Oddleif? Didn't I? How many times did I have to call him a traitor before you got the message? What do you want me to say? Watch out, Oddleif's going to murder your whole family! He didn't fill me in on the details. He was always like that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to convince you to off me. But listen, I don't need to know, so keep it to yourself. Why did you stick with him? I don't know, Rook. Family makes you do weird things. You know what the worst part is? We became kin when he married my sister. She died of a fever one night. But she didn't. She wasn't sick. He killed her. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he just felt like it. I was so furious. I got so angry I wanted him to beg. I could kill him without a second thought. But that wasn't enough. I wanted him to feel sick about it. Puke his guts out. Somehow that turned into... over time. He never cared. I gave up and did what he wanted. Don't know how it happened. But when I attacked you in Frostfeller, guess I'll just say it wasn't my idea. Sure. Let's take Ekil. And, you know. Could have killed a lot more of them without my hands bound, if that's what you mean. So, Rook, I don't have to be your prisoner anymore? So you're going to let me walk around with my own axe and everything? That doesn't mean I'm not watching you. I can accept that. You're a good man. And I need to take a piss. Oh, yeah, okay, it's because Rook said, I'll leave you to it. And he's like, oh, no, I need to take a piss. You're not the only busy man around here, you know. Yeah, that sounds like you're really busy. You shake your head as Ekil steps away from camp. Sounds like you're real busy, though. We should probably not be this injured, plus thanks. Both of those two. Change that one. Oddleif! I kind of want to do that though. Ekil, you know what? Sure. I should probably change people's items and stuff, but oh well. Leave! gonna start dying cause we have no food. Oh, actually, there's a little village over here. So we might actually make it to there. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain becomes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. Attack immediately. How about you leave what you've got instead? Inform them about the coming dredge. Do what they ask. You know what? Bandits. Nah. How about you leave what you got instead? The counteroffer takes the leader by surprise for a moment. We don't have time for this nonsense, hisses Oddleif, losing an arrow before anyone can reflect, and the brigand leader falls over in a spray of blood. Something sinister in the way Krummer laughs about this turn... Something sinister in the way Krummer laughs about this turn of events convinces the rest of the brigands to give up on their errand and beat a hasty retreat. I like your girl, Rook, he says, to which Oddleif gives him a dirty look. Okay, so... I didn't realize there would be no fighting with that, but cool. Alright, hello! The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Alright, cool. They can do whatever they like. We need a lot of supplies. 8 days worth. Honestly, I kind of want to just use all the points for supplies. Not like upgrading anyone, just like supplies! 8 days worth, at least. I can get 50 more. Okay, what is the max days I can get? 15. Fine. Worth it. Map. I think we're on our way here, I guess. Reynivik. What started out as battlefields in the First Great War, Reynivik transformed into farmland in peaceful times where the godstone of Bjorulf, god of the drink, seems to still have some influence over the fertile fields that yield a potent harvest, which gets sold in every corner of the land. Reinivik's brews, it is said, are half the reason anyone still goes to Borsgard these days. Or Borsgard. Sten Smash. Not content to stop in Stromlund, a man named Sten, which means stone, hoped to find land as rich as Arberang along the new coast. Instead, he found bog. All the way up the coast he went until ice covered the trees. This is far enough, said Sten, and he stopped in Skoger. Cool. Borsgard. An aging and senile mess of a city, they can't remember whether it wants to sell you something or steal everything you've got. While Ormsdaler grew early into an important hub of trade, this twin city Borsgard became the place to buy things nobody else was willing to hawk. It's greatly supported by the potent items harvested in Reynivik and Tistel, and plagued by huge disparities between the extremely rich and the suffering poor. Sounds like the rest of the world. Leave. At least we have enough supplies now. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. Woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. Okay, so apparently, if you have them join you, they will actually run off with some more supplies the next day, so we'll just like send them away with some supplies, basically. We are so much more than... The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and they shuffle away quietly. It takes until camp is set to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Yeah, but you would apparently lose even more if you let them stay, because then you give them some, and then they run away with more or something like that. I don't know. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear. Several families begin unpacking. We sleep in comfort tonight. Keep everyone back until you're certain it's safe. It was abandoned for a reason. Leave it. Look for any clues about why it was abandoned. Look for any clues about why it was abandoned. Whoever left here may have had good reason, you tell the caravan, but after a few tiring hours of searching for clues, you have no answers. The frustration of the wasted time is apparent on the clansman's face. Okay, are we gonna die? Fine, sleep in the old hall. Everyone dies. Cheers erupt as people flood into the building. A Varl leans against a supporting pillar. It cracks and brings down a portion of the massive roof, crushing a number of clansmen beneath it. Sadly, the rubble is too deep to cover their bodies, and you leave the building. Yeah, I told you. I knew it. We died. We died. We died. Knew it. Oh, that's a godstone, right? She just to make sure if it was safe, like, The imposing godstone of Wardfire approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. Hugun pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looks like it was chopped down long ago. These shouldn't be growing here, he says excitedly. I haven't seen this in a long time. He and Mugun busily go about collecting the berries. In fact, in honor of Wardfire, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks, and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Inspect the godstone, join the merrymakers, join Hugun in collecting berries, get everybody ready to travel again. I mean, I like inspecting all the godstones. I don't know if collecting the berries means that we'll get extra supplies, but I just want to inspect all the godstones, honestly. Morale improved. You look up at the godstone, Beowulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as being stern, Beowulf was one of the most popular gods of men and Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields around Beowulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. Okay, collect berries, I guess. What exactly are these, you ask Hugun. When I would travel to Bursgard with my father, sometimes he'd buy us a few of these, Hugun replies. Couldn't be a luckier find, see for yourself. You try one and can feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back on the road. The day by Beowulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune, you think to yourself. Thistleberry! Godstone Beowulf. Here is Reynivik. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost, you ask? He adjusts a leather strap on his head and says, No, are you? He jumps up and shuffles toward the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagon, but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Lead the way! Who are you and what are you doing out here? Call me Unnar or anything else you like, the old man says. A man goes where he pleases, doesn't he? His stern look is more comical than intimidating, but you stop looking for answers. You're welcome to join if you can keep pace. Alright. Sure. If you can keep pace. Keep pace? The old man puffs through his moustache. No fleeter than old Unnar. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with a golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. Alright, he improved our morale. That's cool. I mean, it doesn't seem like...
Reynivik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Reynivik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses, abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers are probably already fled to Bursgard. You try to hurry past, but are eventually spotted. Dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddleif, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large Persian cat. A large person, clothed seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse laughing. The dredge heading your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. I say we pick the fight. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey! Shouts a Varl, wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Gained item. Okay. Hello. +3 strength. What does he have? Oh, he has a scarlet feather. What does she have? Dodge. Break. Oh, that's why he does so much break damage, because he has extra break. Duh. There's 1 strength resist. 2 will. Oh, okay, cool. No, we don't. We good. We good. Hello. Those don't look fun. Indeed, they are not. I guess this is okay. Sure. This is Sigbjorn. Okay, we can actually put him here because he has extra movement. No. Okay, he has Tempest. Okay, probably not a good thing to put him there, but oh well. Huh. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Insta dead. Oh, you're doing that one, are you? I know, if I had a let, I could have shot all 3 of them, but yeah. Whoa. Oh no, 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 he's gonna get that one exploding on him. Damn it, I should have moved him. What? Ouch, both of them? Dang it. Oh no. Ouch, 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 ouch. It kills everything. Ugh. Okay, I can't see if he can actually attack this dude. Okay, now I see. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, it's all the injuries. Yeah, that's basically what Krummer does. He just dies or gets injured. Cool. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's House of Mead. Wasn't expecting a varl this far south, or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the med hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these... Who are you people? No, no, they're friends! They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew... you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? We're not getting involved. Anyone here is welcome to join us. How much meat is left? Anyone here is welcome to join us. Townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality meat and help you haul them back to the caravan. Yes! I'll miss this place. Good memories. With some help, you gather up the casks of mead and head back to the caravan, Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous varl a large berth as you set out for Bursgard. Whee! Wait, we have people who are hurt. Alright. I cannot promote Ivar. I want to promote Ivar. But anyways. Well, yeah, this is the last promotion he can have. Probably just give him 2 points of strength, honestly. What did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground. This morning he's paying the price. Help him recover. Post on guards nearby just in case. Leave and make sure he doesn't follow. We'll help him recover. He seems good enough. Like, nice enough. Reluctant to your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers thin meat, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive medstein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reynivik back to Bursgard. I drank maybe half by accident. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened. I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. We get Bjorulf's blessing item thingy majig. Cool. Unnar, the quirky old man with a leather headband, says, if there's one thing I know better than women and mead, it's, well, he smiles. Well, nothing, but I know when a group could use some help. Just nod and let old Unnar make everything better. No questions now. We'd appreciate any help. I'd rather not have any surprises. What are you talking about? We'd appreciate any help. I've already looked this up, so this is the best answer. That evening, Unnar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers ending with war and death behind them, seeking hope instead. They carried on with courage, using heart and head. A strange poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Unnar bows and turns to assist the cooks. The evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagons seem more full than before. You look to thank Unnar, but he's gone. What? Actually, don't know, I just know that that was, like, a good choice. This is a thing over here, I see. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Post a few extra guards to watch the supplies. Ask clansmen if they've seen anything suspicious. Announce that any more missing supplies results in rationing. Tell me if you see it again. Post a few extra guards, I guess. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravans. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Cool. Chapter 7, The Slayer and the Slain. Okay, then. Right, you know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna pause right here. Well, I can't really do anything, but we're gonna end it here at least, and we're gonna do Boersgard and everything in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see ya.